For this, I think we have to go like this turn. With the tag is nice. I like that touch.
Chill it down.
Let me see.
Cool. Nicki. Yeah, you know, after Syph smoothed everything over with her that day, things got really good.
Okay.
We started talking more. We started hanging out more. We did a Labor Day barbecue together at her house.
Tell them what really happened. How you made her switch up her style and go back to rapping.
Oh. Okay, Fox just went crazy.
Okay, relax. Chill it down.
Yeah, no.
Down.
It never got better. See, we like to have fun. I'm a wrestling fan. Life is wrestling. It's all about entertainment. She played the game, but then she didn't want to play along all the way, which would have been, we started this conversation, we're dialoguing basically. She wouldn't see, I don't think she wanted to, she has too much pride to give the payoff. And the payoff would have been, come on the show and let's talk it out, or something. She just let it go. And whenever I bring that up, people would say to me, well, Rosenberg, why? Nicki Minaj did enough to help make you famous. Why should she ever have done any more than that? And because I think a lot of fans think she came off whack. I think she should have ended it. I think she should have said, you know what? This is how it went. I wish I hadn't skipped Summer Jam. I wish there had been a resolution. It's like seeing a movie, but the movie didn't end right.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion. But no, we never talked. We're still open to it. Think she's very talented.
And at the end of the day, and you'll probably edit this out because most people do, we like Nicki Minaj. She is super talented. She is gorgeous.
That's
a nice
important.
body.
Her body is nice.
And I think she's dope as shit. She just, for some reason, from the beginning, didn't like us.
See, she didn't realize, people don't know, it started so long before that.
Where did it start?
It started at Summer Jam a year or two before.
No, that's where we first met her.
No, we first met her.
Before that, we were making fun of like some of her rap styles because
I would be like, I would do like the ba 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 ba, like just make fun of her voice a little bit and be like, this is early, like this is on her first verse. Goofy.
We make fun of everybody all day long. I go. Rick Ross don't get mad, you know what I'm saying? I do stand-up comedy. I imitate Waka Flocka, Rick Ross.
What's your Waka Flocka version?
Yes, let me see Waka Flocka.
I mean, I don't do a good impersonation. I just write one of his rhymes on stage. Pow, 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 pow.
See, that's a good run.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love all of them. I have no problems with nobody. Just, Nicki just didn't like it. And then I met her, sorry to cut you off. I met her through D-Rock. He was road managing her. I was like, oh, D-Rock could give me the in. You know what I'm saying? D-Rock, can you introduce me to Nicki? We went up to her and she just hated us from the second we saw her.
You guys talk about me, blah blah blah. I was like, Nicki, we have made jokes about you. We do a morning show, but don't let all your friends in Queens who hit you up and say, oh, they're talking shit. Don't let that let you think that we don't like you. We're just messing around with you because you're a big star. And then I said, furthermore, I remember this really closely. I said closely to her. I was like, I think you could be one of the nicest female MCs of all time. I said, just so you know, I think you have the potential to be that. So if we give you a hard time, we just hold you to a high standard and we're just busting your balls. It's not a big deal.
And please don't edit this. Can you put this out so the world can see?
Leave that there, Vlad. That's good stuff. And I thought she got it. And when we kind of shook hands and walked off, and I thought things were cool. And I was very fond of her at that point. I thought she was dope. I thought she killed.
Yo, because then we had bits on the radio where we were playing her verse off Hello, Good Morning,
Monster.
We were like, yo, this girl. And I hate to even say because she's a girl, because to me she's just a dope rapper, not a dope girl rapper. She murdered everyone on these tracks. And we were bigging up. Every time we big up, every day, big up, big up, big up, big up. Nothing. We say a little joke, everything goes crazy.
It's just, that's kind of how it is, you know. So
maybe she's being a little sensitive.
She's definitely a little sensitive. But it's okay. Whatever. She's an artist. Artists are sensitive.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sensitive.
I just don't. If you don't like me for real reason, I can understand. She like calls us shock jocks. We're not shock jocks. We just like to make people laugh in the morning.
She called me a bitch.
Oh yeah, she called you a bitch.
She called me a bitch. She forgot about that one.
But yeah, we just like to make people laugh on the way to work and on the way to school. That's really the end of it, man.
Speaking of which,
we make fun of other people. We had a beef with T.I. T.I. came on the show. We talked about it. It's all in fun. We really have no real beef.
No, not really.
Okay.
I got families to take care of. I don't have time for beef.
You have multiple families? Puerto Rican.
For me personally, my own experience, when I first came back to New York and I was the newest addition to the morning show, the first big interview that we got was Jay-Z. So for me, I was hella excited about that and meeting him, coming back to New York, and then he signed my laptop and he was like, welcome back to New York. So that was really exciting for me. We had a sit-down, in-depth interview, and for about an hour he hung out with us, and it was just a really dope thing. And I remember before I got here, we had a petition and a whole song based on getting Jay-Z up here to interview with these guys.
Be our guest. Hey Jay-Z, you are the best.
Yeah.
Tell Beyonce that we love her and she has amazing breasts.
That was a little disrespectful, but go ahead.
It was.
Did he say anything about that part?
Yeah,
what did he say?
He said don't.
I'll be honest.
Talk about my girl.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He pistol whipped me. Not a lot of people know that story.
Really?
Full pistol whipping.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad.
So for me, Jay-Z for sure.
Okay.
My favorite of all time has to be my girl, maybe the best artist in the game, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You know, let me turn up for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually take these off.
Because
I want to hear what happened.
What
We
happened?
had Nicki Minaj came up. Her and Rosenberg had a little weird little tiff thingy. So I wanted to be the peacemaker and squash the beef.
Good.
And she was coming up to Flex's show.
Perfect.
I was so excited. And I went up to Flex's show. I was like, Flex, can I talk to her after you're done? He's like, yeah, of course, of course. She walked in and she said...
And then you guys talked and everything?
No. She said, what's he doing here? And I was like, that's sad.
Okay, but then you explained.
I said, well, listen, Nicki, I'm just here to, maybe we could talk it out. Flex, if he don't leave, I'm leaving. And Flex was like, hold up, Nicki, let him say his piece. And then she said, 5, 4, 3, 2. And I left the room quickly because I didn't want to upset Flex's interview. But I was so excited that she counted down to me.
No, that is nice. So everything worked out, and that's why everything got so smoothed out.
That's special.
And I'm really glad that worked out. Thank you for that. I would say I think it's hard to deny Jay-Z is always exciting. He's done the show a few times, and we get a lot from him, which is pretty rare.
Being serious, the second time Jay-Z came was better for me because he had his book out. When he first came, when you were talking about it, was a big hoopla because of his album. There was 20 label people. When he dropped the book, it was just him and like maybe a publicist or something, and he got in depth with it and talked more freely.
Yeah, we did our One Epstein podcast with him and talked for over an hour and told that was great.
Oh! And then
Syph and I took a trip out to Detroit to hang in Eminem studio. That was pretty good.
That sounds dope. Yeah, what was that like?
Well, I mean, afterwards we became best friends with Eminem.
You guys are best friends?
Yeah.
I want to be part of that crew.
So Marshall comes in on weekends, and every other weekend we go out to Detroit, and we go to Tigers games and Lions games, and
he took me on a tour of the Ford factory. I was so excited.
God! And then
the original one.
The original.
Where
Henry hangs out there.
Henry Ford, the one that he built.
I'm thinking Harry Fraud.
Right, and Harry Fraud also. And so now that we're best friends with Eminem, that's cool. And best friends with Jay-Z, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and I smoke pipes together and cigars. Oh yeah, Jay-Z gave me this.
Oh,
it's not lit, but
the rock on the side.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah.
So we got we get a lot of cool people though, and I'm getting very excited when wrestlers come here. So. When Bret Hart came up here,
it's been so many,
and taught me how to do a sharpshooter, that was pretty amazing too. So.